Hello everyone, this is Secution. I hope y'all are having a nice day. Give me just a sec, I'm just being my own mod here. Okay, so, I know it's been a bit since I did any streams. I kind of took the week off because work was wild. I haven't played Yu Gi Oh Masterduel in a while. I've been playing a lot of Digimon stuff and other things, so I thought I'd jump back into this. I haven't played this in a bit. I get frustrated with this game because the competitive mode is just not fun to play in a lot of the times. And, but they added some new stuff. So we're going to try some of the new solo mode stuff. So this is the Fairies Who Paint the Weather. It's a new scenario, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what things are. That would mean that I was smart and, you know, prepared. But yeah, we're going to try this out. I like fairies. I think fairy stuff is cool. So the Fairies Who Paint the Weather. The weather patterns they weave become continuous spell and trap cards, which bless the field and the fairies themselves with amazing effects. Uncover the secrets to wielding the powers of the ever-changing weather. So weather and fairies, that sounds like fun. That sounds like a neat deck. I'm glad they've added more solo stuff. Alright, so let's do this. I think fairies are one of those decks that are either like really overpowered or they get no support. And the overpowered ones are sickening. Fairies Who Paint the Weather. A little girl gazed out the window at the scenery outside as it rained. Watching the girl, her mother called to her. You don't like rain, do you? No, I don't. It's boring when it rains because I can't play outside. The girl replied without turning around, but her voice betrayed her sour mood. Mom, why does it rain? The mother replied to the child whose inquiry was so direct. Ooh! It rains because the weather fairies are working on behalf of all of us. I really like the art for these. They're so cute. Aww, I like the art. Perhaps due to the unexpected answer, the girl was now turned to her mother with an intrigued expression. Her mother began to speak. There are weather fairies in the sky who use magical paintbrushes and crayons to deftly draw pictures in the sky. The pictures turn into weather, delivering blessings to all. That's really cute. The art's so cute. I like it. Seemingly fond of the expression drawing pictures in the sky. The little girl left the window to sit on her mother's lap on the sofa, where she waited for her to continue the story. Okay, I'm really liking this scenario. It's really cute. Okay. So for folks who don't know, solo mode in the game, and I think this is where they kind of missed a trick. I wish solo mode kind of mirrored older Yu-Gi-Oh games where it was an actual story and it went on and you could play through it. The story mode in the solo mode in this is basically try out different decks and mechanics and things. It's okay, and like they do a varying good job, but I think it'd be a lot stronger if they were like play through like Duelist Kingdom, play through like Battle City, play through Yu-Gi-Oh GX, and all these different things like that. They didn't do that, so it is what it is. So let's try practice. Alright, so, learn about the ins and outs of the weather deck. Alright, I don't like the practice because the practice basically grabs your hand and says, do this. That's not how I learn. I learn by, like, kind of doing my own thing, but it is what it is. Alright, so it's going to tell us, you know, blah blah blah. Use the various weather continuous spell and trap cards to grant your weather monsters various effects and aim to summon the weather painter rainbow. After the weather monster uses one of those effects, blah 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 blah. I don't want to read all that. I'm like, because it's just gonna grab my hand and force me to do stuff, and I'm gonna have to learn it anyway. So we're gonna draw a card. The weather painter snow. Cool, cool, cool. Use the effects of the cards in your hand to link summon the weather painter rainbow. Firstly, special summon the Weather Painter Rain using the Valhalla Rainfall. Alright, Valhalla. We'll play that because that's what it wants me to do. And then we'll activate it because it wants me to. Alright, special summon the Weather Painter. Now special summon the Weather Painter Sun. Oh, okay. We'll do that. That sounds fine. Okay, normal summon. Okay. Again, this is one of the things I think that could be done better. I do not like how they kind of grab your hand and say, do this. I'm thinking about playing Final Fantasy VIII again at some point. Just I have no transitional material. All right, so we'll send you, send you, send you. So long, bye bye. Weather Painter Rainbow. The art for the cards is really cute. I like that. Okay, Weather Painter Rainbow. And then we attack our opponent's life points directly. And we win. And for that, we get, I think, points. I forget what the reward is for this. Also, sorry, I made the announcement that I was going to stream earlier. And, like, I don't know. Yeah, we get points, which you can use to unlock stuff. Alright, so let's do an actual duel. Sorry if this is boring for folks. Okay. So, we've got points and potentially cards. I'm just gonna play through this. I just felt I was gonna do something more animated, but I'm kind of tired today, and I wanted to do something different because I try to do different stuff on the stream, so I'm not always streaming the same thing. All right, so we've got the Weather Painter. Okay, so I have to learn how to actually do this. At the start of your main phase, banish 3 random face-down cards from your extra deck. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's see what we got. If you only control the weather rainbowed canvas, the weather effect monsters in your main monster zone... Oh my gosh. If your opponent controls a monster, you can banish this card, special summon from... with a different name from your deck. Okay. The weather effect monsters in your main zone of this card's column and its adjacent column gain its effect. You can banish this card, then target one monster you control. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Okay, I don't know what that... the weather... blah 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 blah. Okay. When this card is normal summoned, you can place one from your deck face up in the spell trap zone. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play this slow because I'm learning this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Huzzah! It's magic. Yes. So hi CL. I'm learning. I have no idea what this deck does because I don't read the tutorial. So. We're going to see how badly this goes for us. I'm predicting very. So I'm just doing the Yu-Gi-Oh! Solo stuff. I did make the deck that you asked for, though. Exoti Boy has been made, so maybe we'll do a... Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I always do. You can't break through... I love the art for these cards. The art's really cute. Okay. So let's see. When this card is normal summon, blah blah blah. Once per turn during standby phase, you can special summon. I didn't banish it. I didn't banish it. I don't want to activate that. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I need something that can do some damage, which I'm not really getting so far. Oh my gosh. I don't want to do that. You're 8 Warthog. Uh-oh. That card has bigger numbers. That is how you win the game. Okay. I hate that they made these descriptions so long. You can banish this card, then target one face-up monster on the field. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if any of these are actually going to help us here. At the start of your main phase, banish 3 to 6 face-down cards from your extra deck. Yeah, we need more cards. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do this. We're gonna discard because we need cards. I need to see what's actually in our deck. Okay, give me something that actually has an attack. You can discard this card and add... Okay, that's not helpful. I like the idea of this deck, but it's so complicated. Oh, I activated the effect. I didn't mean to activate the effect, because I already had that card, so... That's cool. Sure, the weather is cloudy. I don't know what I'm doing. This is too complicated. This is way too complicated. I just thought it was going to be, like, fun little weather cards. And there's, like, 3 paragraphs for every single one. It's like, dude, just, like... I miss when Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards were like... Hey, here's a description of, the Giant Soldier of Stone. And then, you know... It had the attack and the defense numbers. Okay, so let's see here. What's this do? If your opponent controls a monster, you can banish this card, special summon the weather monster from... Okay, let's do that. That sounds useful. Okay. No, I don't want to activate that. I don't... There's too much text on that card. There's too much text on these cards. Like, if there's 3 paragraphs on your card to tell me what your card does, you have failed. You have failed at game design. Like, no, there is too much here. There is too much here. All the stuff you're doing, and he still can't climb over. The weatherman wondering how the climate changed. I think it's like Pokemon rules. It's just like, we have no idea what's going on. And we've lost, because they've actually gotten something on the field, and the highest attack I've had in this entire game has been 1500. I like the idea of this deck, but there's so much going on, and like... okay. You know what? We're just gonna play it out. I think I've lost this, because I don't want to read all of these. Like, that's just so much to read through. Like, and the text is really, really small, and I'm just like, just simple little... I miss cards that were like, hey, here's 500 attack. Oh, sweet. Or like, hey, your opponent can't... Okay, this guy has an attack. Oh my gosh, finally, something that can actually do something. Let's activate this, so we can special summon you. What's your deal? What do you do? You can send, if this card is in your graveyard, you can send... Okay. Once per turn during the standby phase. Okay, why do you... Alright, you know what? Let's activate this. Sure. 1700. Ooh! Oh, it's going to my hand. It's going to my hand. That's less great. Oh wait, no, we can special summon. Okay, cool. We'll do that. We'll get the fancy weather painter of the Aurora Lady. Okay, so as long as they don't kill us on this turn, we might be able to actually get something cool on the field and maybe do something. What do you do? Face up attack position, because then you have to attack with your big swinging person. No. No. Just attack me. No, just attack me. Stop asking me to activate things. There's so many things going on. Oh my god, there's so many things. I don't know if I can do this. It's just too... there's just so much... why do you have 2,000 attack? I don't understand. I don't understand these cards. There's so much going on, and there's like 3... I don't want to do this. I don't know what's happening. I just wanted to do a simple little thing. What's this? Okay, that's cool. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, no. No, stop doing stuff. Enough. Okay, let's activate this. We'll summon this. We'll summon you. There you go. When this card is normal summoned, you were not normal summoned. So there you go. Once per turn. Why do you keep wanting to activate cards? I don't want to do that. Let's activate this. Yeah, you activate. Select a card to send to the graveyard. You fit this one. Sure, why not? I don't want to activate any of this. I don't... It's so hard to play these games sometimes. Yeah, sure. I'm just going to attack. I'm just going to attack. That's what we're going to do. We'll attack you. I don't want to activate any of these effects. None of this makes any sense. Okay, I'm done. Nope. I'm done. This deck doesn't make sense to me. There's just too many effects going on and just too much stuff. We're just gonna run through this. I was gonna use Exodi Boy, but CL left, so we're not gonna use Exodi Boy. We'll use... I want to use something simple. I want to use something that I can actually play and understand what's going on, so we're gonna use Spiral. I know Spiral's kind of, it's a simple deck. I understand it. I get what's happening. That deck was just awful. Ugh. Like, they take something fun and cute and they ruin it by just, like, layering on way too much. There's just so much going on. It's like, okay, you have... It's like, oh, continuous spell and trap cards are cool, but do you have to give me 3 paragraphs of text about them? Okay, so let's do... We'll summon... Alright, so we're going to summon our Spy Gal Misty. Activate the effect. I'm going to guess a spell card because these decks seem to hinge on spell cards. I was wrong. And we end our turn. I'm sorry if I got frustrated because that deck was just... There was like a million paragraphs and it's like... Guys, there's way too much going on with this card. Okay, you do that. And then you destroy my thing. Cool, cool. And then your card explodes for some reason. Again, this is why I don't like the way they did solo mode in this, because there's just too much going on. It's not really teaching you the game, it's not really helping you to learn mechanics. It just kind of goes battle damage. Okay, no, we're getting rid of that. That needs to go. I'm gonna guess a spell card. Goodbye to you. And we'll end our turn. Oh my gosh, that was... my head's... I feel like my brain melted a little bit just from, like, the amount of stuff that just got played. Okay, no. We'll activate this. And that goes back to your deck. See you later. Turn change! Okay, so we can actually deal damage now. That's wonderful. I kind of want to summon... Okay, no, wait, let's do this. Let's activate the effect. Check. We're gonna guess a spell card. I'm just gonna destroy their... Nope, it's a monster. I was wrong. Okay, fine. We'll summon this. Summon you, activate your effect so we can get a more powerful card out on the field. I kind of want to go for making you indestructible, so we'll go for that. Activate this. Spiral Gear, we'll equip it to our Spiral Super Agents so they can't be destroyed by battle and they can't be targeted by card effects, which is great for us. And then we'll just go into the battle phase. Smash you. See you later. Bye-bye. Smash you. Okay. I'm being a little fast and loose with Spiral Quick Fix because they're not very powerful in terms of being able to do damage, but I kind of want to end this before they can get 40 things on the field. Okay, so if we can kind of get a run here, we might be able to win this. This card's not going to do us any good whatsoever. We'll slap it down as something to put on the field. Activate effect. I'm just going to keep guessing spell cards because that seems like what most of this deck is. We're going to do another battle phase. Attack. And attack. Yeah, no, that... I was excited to try something and be like, oh look, cute little fairies and weather and stuff, but that's just awful. Awful deck. Not because of the theme. The theme's cute, just because of the way they implemented it. It's just like I don't want to. I don't want to do that. We're gonna guess a spell card again. Okay. Yep. See you later. We'll summon you. We're gonna flip. Normally, I would try to get something more powerful in the field, but I don't think they have anything, so we're just going to go for attacks and try to finish this up, because this seems like a deck that's pretty easy to shut down. It seems like it has to get cards on, it has to get certain monsters on the field, and then most of the deck is all spell cards. Okay, you summon that thing. And you draw a card. Okay, that's a cool card. Air Knight. Oh wait, that card's not good. That's an old card. That's a really old card. No, we're gonna stop that. None of that. No, 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 no. We're not gonna let you chain effects. We're just gonna shut you down. Giant Soldier of Stone. We don't really need Giant Soldier of Stone. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna activate the effect of our Spiral Gear, send our Charming Resort Staff to the graveyard so that we can attack directly. Hello, Master Steve. How are you today? Activate this. We're gonna guess a spell card. I was wrong. Let's do a battle. We can attack directly because of our Spiral Last Resort. I am doing just fine. We're just trying out the Gi Oh Masterduel solo stuff that they added. I was gonna play through everything as the new deck, but my brain melted when I tried to read all of the stuff they wanted us to do, so I elected to not do that. Let's see what the goal is. This one does not give you a lot of stuff either, I'm noticing. Like, it gives you a lot of points. As she gazed out the window, the mother continued her story. Rain is depicted by the weather painter Rain. She's a bit shy, but she's most diligent. It rains so that trees and flowers around the world may be nourished. Depicting the snow is the weather painter Snow. She's a bright, cheerful, hard-working maiden. The snow this child makes blankets the villages and mountains white in winter. Depicting the clouds is the weather painter Cloud. Oh, again, I really like the art for these. I wish they weren't so complicated. He's a handsome young man. Sometimes he's in his own world, but with a magic marker he can draw any cloud imaginable. You may have seen clouds that look exactly like other objects, right? It's the job of the weather painter's son to draw the sunshine. An old man with a fluffy beard, he kindly watches over the others. On laundry days, it's most helpful when he decides to draw the sunshine. Lightning is etched by the weather painter Thunder, a boy who's a bit of a prankster. He sketches lightning in order to surprise everyone, and sometimes his overly zealous artwork shocks even himself. The one who draws the sky curtain Aurora is the weather painter Aurora. The weather painter Aurora paints such beauty, I hope one day we can glimpse them together. The weather painter Rainbow depicts rainbows. The ringleader, using 7 colors of paint, she built a rainbow bridge in the sky. Not only are rainbows beautiful, but treasures lie at their feet, or so the story goes. After hearing the story, the little girl exhaled with satisfaction, as if she'd finally remembered to breathe. There are so many different fairies in the sky. You know so much, Mother, but have you ever met one? Her mother smiles gently, and stroking the daughter's head replies, Yes, when I was your age, if you're a good girl, surely you'll meet your own fairy one day. Perhaps among the people you've encountered, there may be some that met a fairy. I like the idea of this. Like this, I wish it was better implemented, because the deck is just painful. Artistic Angel. Okay, so we unlocked something. No, I don't want to go to the store right now. Let's unlock this, whatever it is, because you don't really need the points. It's just the cards are so complicated. Like I'll do another playthrough with the deck. So again, this is the solo play stuff, so I'm not playing against a person. I love the idea of this. Like little cool fairy people that live in the sky and paint the weather. Sounds cute, sounds fun, the art's nice. They rely on continuous spell and trap cards. The text is just on every single card is so long. And it's like, could you give me one card that's not painful? Okay, we're gonna try this again. Because last time, Fallen Fairy. That does not look like a cute little fairy card. Okay, 1500. If another face-up weather card you control is sent to the graveyard, you can target up to 2. Okay, that's not really going to help us here. When this card's normal summoned, you can place... Okay, so let's do this. We'll play you face down. At the start of the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's monster, you could banish this card. Return that opponent's monster to your hand. Okay, that's fine. I don't have... It's a special summon, Hammond, like, use the... What? What is this? I'm just gonna play it. We're just gonna play it. It's all continuous spells and stuff. It's like, there's so much text on them, and I'm just like, I want things that I can play quickly, because I did not do well in sorcery school. I did not, you know, I like reading, but I hate reading, like, long descriptions of mechanics. Which is why I play very simple Yu-Gi-Oh decks. You can't get over my little snow fairy with that? Come on. It ain't happening. And then they're doing... Oh no, a unicorn? It's Prism! They summon Prism in attack mode. Oh, that's not nice. That's not nice at all. Okay, let's do this. Dark Reckoning Beast. What happened? Why do I have these weird things now? Activate this. Sure. We'll just see what it does. I don't have this thing. Okay, what's this? When this card's normal summon, you can add... Yes, we'll do that. We'll do that. Because then we can get the, okay, Uria, Lord of Searing. This card gains 1,000 attack for each continuous trap in your graveyard. Must be special summoned by sending 3 face-up... Okay, fine. Fine. Let's just activate all of this. We'll set this here. We'll set this here. This is what happens when I don't know what I'm doing in Yu-Gi-Oh! And a game gives me... Like, some of the decks they give you in the solo story are very straightforward. and then it jumps. Let's see. I don't have any of those, so that's not going to do us any good. Sure, we'll do that. I don't want to activate that, because I don't control any of those creatures. Oh my gosh. Do I play against people? Yeah, I've played in rank. I'm not very good. I have never made it higher than, like, low gold. That's because I'm not a very good duelist. But yes, I have played against people in rank. I get frustrated with ranked because, people tend to play very, very meta decks, and I don't find those very fun to play against in a lot of cases, just because a lot of the meta decks kind of run towards stop you from doing anything. You know, if you're going to play a deck that's, like, just going to prevent me from ever... I don't even want to play this out. You got touch me since it... Yeah, okay. I'm going to jump out of this duel because I'm not going to win this, and I don't even understand what I'm doing. Let me get a deck that I actually understand. And, so, if you just started yesterday, you probably have, one of the start... I mean, you probably have one of the starter decks. There are a couple of things that people have told me that I've carried over. And I can show you that. So, what everyone told me when I started was... You started the dragon one. Okay, cool. A lot of cool dragon cards that you can get. Sorry, I'm just double checking something here. Okay. So, if you started off, my advice would be jump in, go through the solo modes. The reason being, it does get you some points. And you can kind of take your time and try out your deck. There are quite a few, as you can see here. It also lets you see other decks and other mechanics, and if there's any other deck that you want to kind of work towards. You do kind of, if you're going to play competitive, the thing that worked for me to get going with it, because I started off with one of the starter decks too, of course. Not the dragon one, I started with a different one, but the starter decks work really, really well. They're very good at actually being functional, especially if you're new to the game. You know, I don't think anyone's going to make it to, like, the high ranks with one of those decks unless you get really lucky, but you created your... Okay, that's cool, Steve. What kind of deck did you make? I did the same thing, because, like, I have a bunch of decks, because I like making them. It's fun for me. As you can see, I kind of will just be like, oh yeah, this seems like a fun deck. I went with the Gem Knights for a really long time. That was a fun deck. I kind of turned gears away from it. You called it Dragon and whatever. Okay, cool. So, if you're going to go with dragons a lot, I was working on a dragon deck, actually. Let me see. You got a couple Blue Eyes monsters. Okay, cool. Blue Eyes has a lot of support. Yeah, I was working on a kind of dragon deck. Okay, so this might be of interest to you. Alexandrite Dragon is really solid. It's a rare. You can get it pretty easily through crafting. It's 2,000 attack points, so it's a nice beat stick. It's a normal monster, so you don't have to worry about a lot of effects and things with it. I like it. What else did I put in here? Komodo Dragon, which I think was in the Dragon Starter. It's a really simple throw it out. It gets destroyed, and you can summon a dragon from your hand. BB? I don't think I had... I'm not sure which card that is. I got Spear Dragon in here. It attacks defense position monsters. You can inflict piercing battle damage. Oh, Buster Blader. No, I did not put Buster Blader in this deck. This was kind of a weird deck that I'm still messing around with. And honestly, I don't like Buster Blader that much. I do like Dodger Dragon, which, when it's normal summoned, it can't be negated for normal summoning. After it's normal summoned, they can't activate counter traps for the rest of the turn. So it's a nice way to, if you're going to have a dragon deck. Yeah, Dodger Dragon is really, really fun. Just for kind of countering decks that have a lot of traps and things. You got a strong Wind Dragon. Nice. I really like this one. He's not amazing, but I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was a little kid, and that was when the anime first came over to America, and we had Joey Wheeler playing Time Wizard and Baby Dragon, and you would get the Ancient Dragon. This is kind of a remake of the best version of that card. So 100 Dragon, you can basically give it levels in addition to the number of cards you control. It gets 100 attack for each level gained, and they last until the end of the turn. If it gets destroyed, you can target a face-up monster you control that was special summoned, and the first time that would be destroyed by a battle or a card effect, it's not. That sounds like really complicated. It's straightforward. Basically, if you can get stuff on the field, you can power this card up quite a bit, and that could be very, very handy if you're finding you've got a field full of stuff, but you can't climb over something. You can bring this dragon out and just kind of run over somebody really effectively. The other nice thing is with Blue Eyes decks, they tend to rely a lot on special summoning cards. Special summon your Blue Eyes and that sort of thing. So if this card is on the field and destroyed, you can maybe save it in a clinch moment. It's not always super, super, super effective. I've had it in a few decks. I really like it. I'm trying to think what else. Stamping Destruction, I think that one was in there. If you control a dragon monster, you can target a spell or trap card on the field, destroy that target. If you do, you inflict 500 damage. This one I think works really well. The only downside to it is it's only going to be effective against decks that run spell and trap cards. You got that? Yeah, it is a useful one. What else did I put in here? Guard Dragon Awakening. You can send one effect monster from your hand to the graveyard. Special summon one level 4 or lower normal monster. That one I carried over. I think someone recommended it. I can't speak to how effective it is, but it's been a fun one. Dragon's Bead, I think that was in the starter. Negate the effect of a trap card that targets a face-up monster. And then I had a bunch of other stuff I was playing with. Let's try something here. Yeah, their dragon decks work really well. And it's really, really easy to get a lot of the stuff that powers those decks up. Blue Eyes is straightforward, has a huge amount of support. I would say go for... There's one version of Blue Eyes that's... Every time I see this card come out, I'm just like, oh no. Because it's just like, it's not that it's a bad card, it's just one of those cards that comes out and it hits your deck like a tank in the right circumstances. Let me see here. Blue Eyes. I do not go for Blue Eyes usually because it's just never been a card that really drew my eye, but I know people like Blue Eyes, and it's such a classic card. Everybody plays Maiden with the Eyes of Blue. This card is just so you have to have this in a Blue Eyes deck. Special summon it. When a card or effect is activated that targets this card, special summon a Blue Eyes from your hand, deck, or graveyard. It's one of those things where you basically can summon a Blue Eyes from anywhere. It is really, really valuable for Blue Eyes decks. You can negate attacks, change the battle position of the card, and then special summon. So basically, no matter what, if this card is on the field, there are very, very few ways to get around this card without resulting in the controlling player getting a Blue Eyes. Really recommend that. Or the Ancient Blue Eyes. Yep. Protector with the Eyes of Blue. It's normal summon. You can special summon. Blah 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 blah. Target a face-up effect monster you control. Send it to the graveyard. If you do, special summon a Blue Eyes. This one's less amazing. Because you actually have to do something, but it works for if you're finding you're just not getting Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes Shining Dragon cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned. That one's not as good. Let's see. Master with the Eyes of Blue. This card's normal summon. You can target one level. Blah 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 blah. You can shuffle this card from your graveyard into your deck, then target one effect monster you control, send it to the graveyard. And if you do, special summon a Blue Eyes from your graveyard other than the set monster. So again, nice straightforward card for, Blue Eyes decks just seem to run a lot on getting out effect monsters. That's just kind of their fuel. I'm trying to find the one that drives me nuts. There it is. Dragon Spirit of White. Okay. So, this card's treated as a normal summon while in the hand or graveyard. When this card is normal summoned or special summoned, you can target one spell or trap card your opponent controls and banish it. If your opponent controls a monster, you can tribute this card, special summon a Blue Eyes from your hand. So, it's slightly less powerful than the 3,000 point Blue Eyes. It is super rare, but you can get to a super rare. The thing that drives me nuts with this card is it's pretty easy to get it out with all the other special summons and things that you can do. It's normal summon or special summon. You get to destroy a spell or trap card and banish it. So it's not just in the graveyard, it's out of here, banished, see you later. And if your opponent controls a monster, you can tribute the card and special summon a Blue Eyes from your hand. So again, great way to get Blue Eyes out. 2,500 attack is pretty solid. Trying to see Kaiba Man, which, is a really easy to get out warrior. Tribute the card, special summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon from your hand. If you're running a Blue Eyes deck, I hate this card. I hate this card. The White Stone of Legend. Everybody runs this one. If this card's sent to the graveyard, add one Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck to your hand. That's it. If it's sent to the graveyard, you get a Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck to your hand. I would just kind of try what works for you. White Stone of the Ancients. Once per turn during the end phase, if this card's in the graveyard because it was sent there this turn, you can special summon a Blue Eyes monster from your deck. This is another really broken way to get Blue Eyes on the field. There are a lot of cool dragon power-ups. I don't think they did any... I don't think they did any... I'm gonna double check. I don't think they did anything with Blue Eyes for, and that's what disappointed me with, the solo mode. I wish that they had borrowed from other games and been like, you're gonna duel against Yugi, or, and then you duel against Kaiba, and then you duel against Joey, and, or Jaden. And what they went with instead is kind of this mechanic where you're dueling different kinds of decks, and some of them are going to appeal to you, some of them are not. They're varying levels of complexity, they're varying mechanics. I want to see if they did any Blue Eyes in here. These are all just challenges. These are all just challenge decks. What's the goal? What do we get if we do all this? Oh, we get the field. Okay, so maybe we will try this. I would say go through the solo mode with your deck so you can fine-tune it. That's what works for me, personally. You can try things out. You can take your time because you're not playing against someone, so there's no timer ticking down on you. And you can run through and see what cards work really well for you. I love Destruction Jammer. that is one of my favorite cards because you discard a card and then it prevents the destruction of a card, which doesn't sound amazing, but it also destroys the card that tried to destroy your card. So if someone plays that Blue Eyes and tries to just straight up destroy a card, you negate the destruction of your card, which is great in and of itself. You discard a card, which is, okay. That's the one downside to it, and you destroy the card that just tried to mess you up. Alright, so I'm playing Spiral. They're all like super spies. We're gonna throw you down as our opening move, and I didn't really get much else that I can play with here, so we'll just end. And I would also say, just if you're starting out with this, be aware the ranked matches are very, very meta. There's certain cards that are just gonna come out, and you kind of have to either adapt your deck to counter them, or just be prepared to kind of get smacked around a bit. Alright, so let's see here. I got a pretty good hand, so we're gonna put you down. We're going to activate the effect of our Spiral Gear Last Resort. So this is a really fun card if you like Spiral, because... Sorry, that's my cat running around the tower. It has a lot of effects, but they're straightforward. So the card can't be destroyed by battle damage. It can't be targeted by card effects. And once per turn, you can send another card you control to the graveyard and attack your opponent directly. So it's a good way to power something up to get over big walls or cards that can't be destroyed. All that good stuff. And we're just gonna beat down their bug. Get out of here, bug. Yeah, we'll use this so we can banish cards. I kind of got a really broken starting hand because I got out one of my better cards for this deck. Spiral is fun if you like spies and kind of espionage, if you want to play with some more complex stuff, but it's not... I understand what it is. I understand how the cards work after playing with this deck in solo. Okay, let's do this. So this is the Spiral Gear Drone. It's not an amazing card in and of itself, because it's pretty weak, but it has some cool effects, which I can power this guy up, like so. Boop. You get 500 attack points for each card your opponent controls. Okay, Cross-Sword Beetle. While you control an insect-type monster... okay, inflict piercing battle damage, super armored robo. I don't like the idea of you getting that. Let's go for this, this, and this. That way you have to deal with us. We'll activate this. We'll use the effect, which lets us bring our little gear boy back up so we can power it up again. And we're just going to go for a straight attack. We're not going to do any damage, unfortunately, but we can keep banishing their stuff to keep them from messing with us. Ah, you're doing something. Ooh, more bugs. Banish that. Get it out of here. Banish it, keep stuff out of your graveyard, because I've seen at least 2 or 3 things that you're like trying to get a lot of stuff in your graveyard with the same name. I feel bad because insect decks are pretty cool, but they got Weevil Underwood as their archetype, so they don't get very much support. Let's summon you. There you go. We're going to activate the effect. So there's a lot of the Spiral cards kind of hinge on looking at the opponent's deck and guessing what they have, and then effects trigger. I like it because it's an element of chance. It's like you're not guaranteed to guess right, as you just saw here. So it gives the opponent, time to try stuff out. We're going to do this. This is probably a little silly, but we're going to send that card back. See you later. And we'll attack. Because I'm just trying to get through them and knock their stuff down. It's funny because, like, a lot of these decks that show up, you look at, like, who the archetype was. Like, you know, for Blue Eyes decks and Dragon decks, it's Seto Kaiba, who obviously is a mainstay of the series. For Dark Magician, you have Yugi. Okay. So, this is our Spiral Quick Fix. He is really, 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 really powerful. Because you can basically bring him out and then bring out any of your Spiral cards that are like spell cards or trap cards or effect cards, things like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring that out so we can power up a little bit more. And it gives me 1,000 attack points, which can make for very, very devastating hits, as I'm sure you all can imagine. We'll go for battle. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit here. Alright, good. This deck. Okay, you've got your ancient giant moth lady. We don't care. We're gonna try to get around you. We're just gonna try to smash through as quickly as we can. And we were just a little bit short. And again, my cat is running around wild. Sorry about that. He is very, very energetic, and my other cat is playing with him. Okay. Spiral is a really fun deck. I kind of stumbled onto it, and it works for what I like to do. We're going to go for a really broken combination and use our Spiral Gear Drone to power it up even more. Again, we're just controlling what our opponent can get on the field. We're powering up our cards simultaneously. As you can see, 5,000, not too bad. Alright, so let's see. During damage, no, we don't want you to have any of that. We'll just do that. That's what we're going to do. Activate this effect. Send that, bring that back again, just up, and there's, okay, so, someone was asking for tips. This card, Max XC, is one that is, I have it in my deck, I have it in every deck that I make. It's a really powerful card. The reason that it's so meta is basically when they play that card, you discard it, and every time a card is special summoned, you get a card. You can draw a card. So every time your opponent every time a card is special summoned, whether it's you or your opponent, you can draw a card. That makes it really, really great if you find yourself with like a brick, a bad opening hand, or you know, get a deck destruction or anything like that. That card can be really, really good for getting you those things that you need to get a chain going. So yeah, I really recommend Max XC. I have it in every deck that I have. We're going to go for face-up defense position for this, because it's not terribly good. I think I can activate the effect again. So yeah, we're going to activate the effect again. Again, this is toxic because I got really lucky and drew a certain chain of cards that allowed me to get stuff on the field repeatedly. Let's do this, this, and this. I don't want them to get any special stuff. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to activate the effect of our Spiral Gear. We are going to discard our Spy Gal Misty. I don't know what their face down card is. I don't want to have to deal with it. I want the certainty of victory. Boom. And there are lots of ways to shut down Spiral. If you can get cards that just say, like, you know, you don't get card effects to trigger and things like that, it can be pretty devastating. What's this one? What's our next challenge? Fury of the Torrential Tribute. Oh. So basically all the rewards you're getting for these seem to be like the classic packs, which are like either great or they're kind of trash. I'm just thinking of things that I wish I save your gems if you're getting lots of gems. Kind of get an idea of what you want to work towards. I didn't, and I don't. I spend my gems left, right, and sideways. All right, so we don't get to draw a card, unfortunately. So we're gonna throw you down. We're gonna throw this down. I love the art for a lot of these cards, like Charming Resort Staff. So it's not going to do much in and of itself, but it can help your other cards. If it gets destroyed, you get a Spiral Super Agent, which is the kind of the keystone of this deck, as you saw there. Let's bring you on out. And it can also, if you have it on the field and there's a battle between two of your cards, you have the option to make the attack of a creature that's in a battle with your Spiral Super Agents here. I am getting really broken combos, which I never seem to get when I need them. You know what, though? We're going to go for it. We're going to go for our Spiral Drone. Oh, and there's Torrential Tribute. Destroy all monsters on the field. Well, there's no point, because... But the card still tributes. Okay, so let's see. Fury of Karoshin. I don't want you to have a lot of those. We're going to go for this. This and this. Okay, we'll do that. And then you can banish it, which is fantastic, and add it back to your hand. So there you go. Let's activate the effect. We'll bring our Spiral Drone back to our hand. I have completely forgotten what order I put things back in. I think I gave them a monster card. I did. Good. You also have to actually remember what you do when you're changing the order of their hand. Boom, get out of here. I like this so far with the challenges, because it's like, you know, like a water deck and a bug deck so far. Maybe they did a Blue Eyes deck somewhere in here. I don't know. I don't know things. Alright, you played nothing for some reason. So let's summon our Spiral Gear. Or Spiral Quick Fix. We'll get our Spiral Gear out so that you can't destroy us. And there you go. There's that for you. Then we're just going to attack. Smack. Get out of here. Again, I'm playing much more riskier than I normally would, because it's one, we're getting really good opening hands, and also I'm playing against the machine, and I'm playing for stream, so I kind of don't want to like drag things out for 30 turns. We're gonna summon you, because you are not terribly vital to our strategy. I'm gonna guess a spell card, and we guessed correctly, so we get to draw a card. I'm gonna bet they have a Torrential Tribute, but maybe not. Alright, smack, smack, and we win. I forget who the water guy was. There was like a water duelist, like early in I think it was Duelist Kingdom, and then they showed up in Battle City, and they were always kind of like one-off duels. They never really got to like just kind of be like, I am actually a mainstay of the show. Okay, be careful of the many monsters that can both attack and destroy cards with their effects, such as Barrel Dragon. Alright, let's do this. I'm having fun with these. These challenges are, again, I wish more of the solo stuff kind of geared towards... It's like, I would have more fun if it was like, you know, a story, and it was like, you start off in like Duelist Kingdom, and go to like more modern stuff, and they introduced mechanics that way. I think it'd be more fun. I think it would give the solo play of the game a lot more going on. Okay, so... They told me to beware of things that do things. so here's what we're going to do. We're going to summon our Spy Gal Misty so that we can see what's in their hand. I'm going to guess a spell card because, it's a monster card, and it's Barrel Dragon. We do not want Barrel Dragon to be anywhere near us. Barrel Dragon is unpleasant at the best of times. So we're going to destroy whatever that card is. We're going to activate this so we get a power-up so we can get as much damage on the field as possible. And then we are going to attack. And we're not going to kill them this turn, but they are very badly hurt. They are very badly hurt. Which is good for us. It's good for us. Let's see. Okay. This is a card. So Twin Twisters, and again, I'm sorry, I'm kind of just like throwing stuff out. This is a card a lot of people recommend for if you're just starting out. You discard a card, and you can destroy up to 2 spell or trap cards on the field. I've played with it a little bit. I don't personally love it. Ooh, that'll work. Now, the fact that they stole my card really kind of messes us up here. Because I have no good way to deal with them. So we're gonna risk it a little bit here. I'm gonna guess a spell card again. Nope, it's a monster card. So I can't summon anything out because they stole my card, because their deck probably doesn't have that many good cards. They're gonna destroy me, but we'll come back from this. Always a good time when you have Monster Reborn dealing with you. You know, they steal your card. But that's okay, because we have more of those. Alright, so we're going to play our Spiral Drone so that we can look at what's in their hand and control it. Blowback Dragon, Barrel Dragon, Overload Fusion. No. No, we don't like any of this. Okay, we're gonna go with. Oh, these are all things that take a lot of time to summon, so we're gonna try to destroy their stuff too. And again, I forget completely as soon as I look away what I actually gave them. So we're gonna get you out in face of attack position. Activate your effect. Destroy that. Chain this so we can power you up. Because you are currently having 3 cards, so there you go. Boom. We get a huge attack boost. We destroyed their trap card. I don't want to use that right now. Get that back to our graveyard, because we don't want them to control our cards. Okay, so they got a little bit of a jump on us. They had to steal our card to do it, but life goes on. And they're just going to try to get that Mechanical Lancer on the field. Oh, okay. So this is one of the cards I recommend in every deck. So Destruction Jammer. I picked it because it kind of looks like spy theme, like big explosions. And that was how I built the deck. Like, it's all spy stuff. You discard a card. You negate the activation of a spell, trap, or effect monster's effect that destroys monsters on the field, and you destroy that card. So it works against spells, it works against traps, it works against effect monsters, so it's all 3 things. You don't have just one shield, you are shielded against every kind of effect that destroys a monster card. The cost is discarding. A lot of decks you want to have stuff in your graveyard anyway, so discarding a card's not high cost. And you destroy the card that targets. So if it's a continuous card, if it's a monster card or anything like that, this has saved me in a lot of duels. And we're going to slap that down there. Let's bring out our Spiral Quick Fix again, just because we can. And we are going to go for this. Sorry if you hear ringing in the background. The tower has a landline, and occasionally, for some reason, people choose to call it. Yes, we'll banish this, because it's not doing us any good. And bring you back into our hand. Alright, so activate this effect. Power you up even more. Activate this effect. I think we gave them another monster card. We did. Bring this out. Do a little battling. Pretty much we've got this. We know they have nothing in their hand, and we're just gonna finish it off. This deck is really fun because it really hinges on deck control. It hinges on knowing what your opponent has and kind of limiting their options. It also gives you a lot of insight into what they might try to play. I like it. I know some people hate this deck. Harpies. Okay, so we're doing like a My Harpy deck. That's cool. I really like the Gem Knights. I think that's a really fun deck. It's not hard to get those cards. It gives you a lot of options if you're looking for something fun that has a lot of cool fusions. I recommend Gem Knights. That's another fun one. I'm having really good opening hands. I swear, I never get opening hands like this. Normally, I'm kind of. So yeah, they're definitely doing a lot of Harpy Lady stuff. And they bring out their big floppy bird. Cyber slash Harpy. I can't talk today. Cyber slash Harpy Lady. And you powered it up even more. That's cool. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to put down our Destruction Jammer because that's always good to have. We'll summon Spiral Gear. We'll try to activate the effect. See how that goes. Harpy decks are hard to predict because they do tend to run a lot of monsters. They also tend to run a lot of spells. I'm gonna guess monster. And we're gonna get rid of the Harpy Hunting Ground. I was wrong. Elegant Egotist. So we will activate our Spiral Gear. Oh wait, I forgot. That has an effect. It's gonna negate the effect. Oh, that stinks. I messed up. That's okay, though. We'll have other chances. Ooh. Oh, you destroyed my Destruction Jammer. It doesn't stop the destruction of spell or trap cards. That is the one downside to that card. Ooh, we got another Cyber Lady. Mai is one of those decks that, like, all the Harpy decks kind of run on, like, get a bunch of stuff out and just beat people up fast. Ow. Ow! Life points. And we lost. We lost for the first time. Okay. Well, I mean, we lost for the first time on this challenge. I want to do that again. Harpy decks are a lot of fun. They did do a lot of Harpy sets. I kind of gears towards, like, I like a lot of the older Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I tend to want to play things that I understand. I don't like the decks that are like Dragon Maids and stuff, that are like, get 42 cards on the field and keep doing stuff. Okay, this is not a great opening hand, especially against the Harpy Ladies who are already off to the races. Man, they really like getting that thing on the field. Okay. Alright. Okay. Not a great opening hand for us. So, this is not going to work terribly well. We're going to try it and see if we can sneak on by here. So we can get something on the field. We're going to throw down our Charming Resort Staff. It's going to get destroyed. That's okay. We're just putting it out as a way to get a second card on the field. potentially. Because Harpy Lady is running over us currently, and... Wow, they're just gonna keep doing that. Okay. We're gonna see probably a big chain of getting out lots of Harpy... Harpy Conductor. Okay. Cool, cool. And there's their big Harpy Lady again. And nobody click on that. I have to be my own mod for a moment. Later. Give me just a moment, everybody. Sorry. And now it's not letting me delete the message for some reason. That's fun. Alright, well, everybody knows not to click on all that jazz. Okay, so you have 1900. 1900's not really going to help us here. So... let's throw this out. We're going to get both of you on the field. Alright, so... activate you. I'm gonna guess a spell card. And it was a spell card. There we go. We'll summon you out. And we know it's a spell card. The effect won't go through in this case. That's fine though. And we'll attack this, get that off the field, we lose the monster, but we can then get through and inflict some damage finally. Harpy Ladies are nasty. Harpy Ladies are one of those decks that you really, really have to be careful of, because if they get the ball rolling, they will steamroll over you very quickly. And it's hard to come back when it's like, yeah, you have like 1,700 attack points at minimum, and your entire field is full of creatures. That's neat. Let's do... who should we bring out? Who's gonna help us? Who's gonna be the most useful here? You know what? We're gonna go for our boy. We're gonna go for Spiral. We're gonna go for just big numbers. Big numbers. And we'll activate this. And I'm looking at why it's not activating, like, oh yeah, because actually I have to pick a spot for it. And then we'll just do another swing. Get out of here. Be gone. Alright. So, Mai has to make something happen on this turn, or they lose. Really hope they I'm kind of hoping they don't make something. Oh no. Oh no. We'll activate this, because I have a feeling we're going to need it in a minute. I have a feeling that bad stuff's about to happen. Alright, so you're returning all your cards. Okay, yep. You had... if that's Mirror Force, that's going to be really obnoxious. If that's Mirror Force, that is going to be really, really annoying. I don't trust that that's not Mirror Force at all. I'm gonna guess Spell Card and see if we can destroy that. I was wrong. Well, here we go. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit, chat. We're gonna see what happens. That was not Mirror Force. I was sure, because that would just be like, yep, we're doomed. Alright, well, we won that one. We won that one. I do not like the legacy packs. I think that they are generally subpar rewards, but these duels are pretty fun, so, you know, it's a nice back and forth option. I'm gonna play, I might try to play all the way through. Oh, this is a cool field. I haven't seen this field yet. Okay. Again, I'm getting really good opening hands today. So this is a Toon Kingdom deck, so we're going to be dueling Pegasus. Toon decks are pretty fun. They are not as broken as they once were, but they are still pretty powerful, and you can... I can wrap my head around what you want to do with them. That's me. Let's see. Alright, so we'll draw a card. Not our best card, but it's useful in certain circumstances. Alright, we're gonna bring you into our hand. So, let's summon you. I'm seeing a lot of spell cards. I'm feeling like our best get here is a spell card. Let's see if we can destroy whatever this is. And it's a spell card. See you later. Effect activate. We know it's a spell card. And we're gonna special summon you. And I can't talk today, I apologize. Get rid of you. We're gonna hold on to this. We're gonna slap this down. I could go for... Chat, should I go for a big special summon? Do you want to see a big fancy monster, or do you want me to just keep playing cool regular stuff? Thoughts? Concerns? Ideas? 3, 2, 1. Alright, we're gonna go with just... I'm gonna play cautious. Because we're dueling Pegasus, and... we don't have to risk it yet. Yet. Alright. Okay. No. Nope. Blackluster Soldier, get out of here. Go away. That is a great card, too, for Spiral decks, because it doesn't destroy it, it returns it to the deck. There's a million ways that cards will be like, it can't be destroyed, or negate destruction. It doesn't destroy it, it returns it to their deck. So, that is really, really nice. We'll activate this. I'm gonna guess... Chat, while I'm doing this, if you want to guess, should I play it safe or should I risk it for the biscuit? You have as long as it takes me to get... Ow. Well, poo. We could win this. We're gonna go for a big risky move. We're gonna do a big risky move, chat. So, we're gonna do an XYZ fusion summon to bring out Heroic Champion Excalibur. We only need like 200 damage to finish it off. I kinda wanna do it with this lady, so we'll do that. Alright, so we'll activate this effect. We discard 2 materials, and their attack is doubled for the rest of this turn. Do a big attack. Bam! 4,000 damage. And we win. The Toon Kingdom decks all kind of hinge on magic. They want to get that Toon World out so you can't attack, and that they can just like go around you, and it's... if you want to have something to counter that, if they can't really get rolling with that, then they don't really have a good counter. Who we dueling? Who we dueling? I didn't even read what it was. I didn't even read it. I don't know what I'm going into. I like this. I like this is the most fun thing they've done so far in like the solo story. Alright, this is not the greatest. This is another card that I like for a lot of decks. Droll and Lockbird. So if if a card's added from the main deck to your opponent's hand, except during the draw phase, You can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. For the rest of the turn, cards cannot be added from either party's main deck to the hand. This is another really straightforward... It's got no attack, no defense. I love the art of this card, which is another reason it's in my deck. It's very straightforward in what it does. It stops people from pulling huge numbers of cards from their main deck. So if you find yourself doing fighting a deck that is like all about drawing a bunch of cards, this is a nice way to foil it and force them out of their mode. We're gonna slap you down. This is not time, but we're gonna summon you anyway. We're gonna be a little risky. We're gonna play a little fast and loose here. Death Calling Destiny board. You do like Ouija boards? You a zombie deck? Are you a zombie deck? Do you do the Zombonis? Alright, well, we're just gonna play this because I'm sick of that already. What are you doing? Dark Sanctuary. Interesting, interesting. Alright, so we can potentially destroy that card if we have to. I don't really want to right now. Ah, we can be broken. That'll work. Alright, so let's try our effect here. I don't have a good sense of what their deck runs on yet. Activate this. And get rid of whatever that is. A lot of effects going on. You go away. You're gonna destroy my card, that's fine. I don't need that card. I have other cards. We still don't know very much about what their deck actually runs on. And it is a spell card, so we get to draw a card. What a nice day for us. I love the whole, like, guessing what stuff is in people's hands mechanic, just because it's chance. I have a 1 in 3 chance of being right. If I'm wrong, I get nothing. If I'm right, then I get cool effects. So it's like, I like the whole kind of, like, heart of the cards. Uh-oh. Ow. I lost 100 life points, oh no. Okay, we need to draw something good. That is not inherently something good, but it will help us get things we need to win this duel. So, sorry chat, this is going to be a little slower than some of the other duels we've had. Just because our opponent is playing this kind of weird deck that... Witch of the Black Forest. I don't want to fight the Witch of the Black Forest. The Witch of the Black Forest is the suck. This is a cool card, actually, if you are just starting out. So, if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, add 1 monster with 1500 or less defense from your deck to your hand, but you cannot activate cards or effects of cards with that name for the rest of the turn. Solid, kind of throw it out on the field to get destroyed so that you can summon out something that's probably got garbage defense and a high attack, hopefully. Alright, so we're going to activate our Spiral Gear Last Resort to power up our Spiral Super Agent. I have another one of those, I could summon it. That's risky, but we're going to do it. We're going to go for it. We're going to be risky, chat. We're going to be a little risky. So let's attack this. Ow. Ah, you didn't get it that time. Get out of here. Alright, so we played a little risky. It didn't pay off as much as we were hoping. Destiny board. When this card and all 4 spirit message with different names are on your field, you win the duel. Oh no! Oh, you have... So this is one of those decks that runs on, like, get all of the cards in one position and you just win? Oh no, that's bad. That's why you're such a slow play deck. You're just trying to, like, drag it out so you can win. No, we're going to Destiny board. Okay, let's get rid of this. Oh, it didn't work. I didn't read it. I messed up. Okay. Alright, we gotta make something happen here quickly, because that is bad. That is bad for everybody. Let's activate the effect. So it seems like I have a lot of spell and trap cards. And we're right. So we draw a card. Lovely for us. Giant Soldier of Stone. Hey everybody, it's my favorite card, the Giant Soldier of Stone. This is like the first Yu-Gi-Oh card I ever got. It's my favorite card. It's just a really basic rock creature. It's not meta at all, but I love it. Okay, so let's see here. We could go for more powerful summons, but it's probably not the smart move. Alright, we're gonna go for attacks. We're gonna hope that we can maybe avoid the coin flips. Come on. Ha, didn't come up in your favor. What does that card do? Okay, good. Get out of here. Be gone. We'll attack whatever this is. I'm gonna return some stuff to their hand, because I don't like any of this. Okay. Alright. I'm not playing well, because I've never played against this deck before, so I'm not sure, like, I've never seen a lot of these cards. And it just all seems to hinge on, like, they're just trying to get these cards out so that they can just be like, we win. Diabond Colonel. You have like a snake tail, dude. That's weird. So you're playing all the old like Sangans and Witch of the Black Forest and all that good stuff. Okay. So we're gonna draw our card. Not the most special thing in the world, but it will work. Okay, chat, so we have a Heart of the Cards kind of moment here, because if I can't make something happen, we are going to lose. Spell card? Spell card? No. No. Nope. Nope. Oh, Giant Soldier of Stone might buy us a turn here. We'll throw you down. We'll activate Max C. Ugh. Ugh. I don't like it. And they win. So that's how that deck works. Okay, so now we know. Now we know how that deck works. Again, I'm just thinking of like, if you're starting out with this game, you're going to unlock a lot of like hidden packs and stuff while you're crafting. Work towards decks you actually want, and hold on to your points as much as you can, so that you can actually get cool stuff that you want to play around with. We're going to throw you down, because we don't need you yet. And we'll just end our turn. They're gonna play this slow, get all of these things on the field. I hate that card. I really, really hate that card. You're gonna negate my effect. Okay, cool. Alright, that's not the best thing in the world, but life goes on. Okay, so we just can't let this drag on, because they're gonna get their stuff out, and that is not going to work for us. So we'll activate Spiral Resort so that we can draw another Spiral card. We're gonna get you. Activate this. Set you face down. Activate this effect. I'm gonna guess a spell card. And we are gonna absolutely try to destroy that. It's a monster card. That's fine. It would have been nice if we'd actually had the effect that we wanted, but life goes on. Yes, we're gonna activate the effect. And we're going to destroy this, because no. And then we're going to go for a big fancy special summons. Let's go for... I haven't summoned our best card from the Spiral set yet, so let's do that. We could go for the big fancy stuff, but... Spiral Double Helix. And let's activate our Charming Resort Staff, so we'll banish you, so we can just bring you straight back to the field, back to our hand. And there you go. We'll activate the effect, and it works just like all the others. You get to flip a card, and let's see, who are we gonna bring out? Who are we gonna bring out? Who are we gonna bring out? Let's go for Quick Fix, because we can pull off a really broken combination here. There you go. And we'll go for our Spiral Gear. Again, going for the most broken combinations that we can. And we'll equip that to you, power you up even more. And we're going to go for Swing number 1. Goes through, beautiful. Swing number 2. Goes through. We're gonna stop them this time, chat, because last time they did all this garbage with bringing out all these cards, and I was like, I don't understand what's happening. And by the time I did and how to kind of counter it, it was too late. Stop that. Stop doing stuff. I can do stuff. I mean, not really, but, you know. I can do things. Oh no, got another one of those. It's like a modified Exodia, only, you know, they need 4 things instead of 5. Okay, so let's summon more broken stuff. So we'll summon you. And we're gonna activate your effect. And we're gonna guess a spell card. And we're gonna try to destroy whatever this is, and I was wrong. We'll activate this effect. It was a trap card? Yes, it was a trap card. Okay, bring you out. Activate your effect. This card can only... Nope. Bye. And we're gonna guess... I think it's a trap card. Pretty sure it's a trap card. Yep, it's a trap card. And let's go for our Spiral Gear, so we can make our powerful character invulnerable to card effects and able to attack through and all the other good things. And we'll activate this effect. And we're going to bring out to our hand you. There you go. Beautiful. You're a machine. Alright, so we're going to activate the effect. And we're going to send Quick Fix to the graveyard. Which means they can attack through the creatures. Quick Fix when in the graveyard can be special summoned. We discard cards from our hand. We're going to discard our Bookworm, because we don't need it. I should have done that in attack mode, but that's fine. Bring you back, and let's go for making you even more powerful, because I don't think you're quite broken enough. Right now, you're just in the range of swatting. Now you can swat a Blue Eyes. Alright, we're gonna go to the battle phase. big swing, attacking directly, ignoring what they have on the field. They have 700 points left, so attack that. It's the Witch of the Black Forest. And that's not going to save them. So if this attack resolves, we win. Go us. Hey, it worked. It worked. Alright, beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, I'm actually going to read what it is this time. So let's see. While playing against decks whose main goal is to summon the Winged Dragon. Oh, it's the God card. It's the Winged Dragon of Ra. This might be fun if you're jumping in and you're new. And you're, especially because if you're starting with one of the tutorial decks, they're all pretty solid. This is, again, a good way to test that deck out against a lot of different strategies. You're not getting huge rewards for doing it, but it's a nice way to kind of play things and see what works for you. I didn't really get anything good. So we're going to summon you. That's not a very good opening hand for us. I don't like going first, I like going second, so that I can actually kind of steer the way things are going to go. I didn't read what your card does. Send one monster from your deck to your graveyard. No, I don't care about that. Alright, so you're going to try to bring out the Winged Dragon of Ra. Yes, we'll activate this. I don't know if this will work against tokens or not. Nope, it does. Alright, so you're going to try to put out a bunch of garbage that's going to get in our way. We don't like that. We do not want that. We'll activate this effect. I'm going to guess a monster card. Nope, it's a trap card. It's a trap card. So we'll go with this. And we're going to summon you. We'll activate your effect to destroy this. Ah, you got a 3,000 point creature. It still got destroyed. We'll activate our resort so we can potentially... This is... I always kind of like get really risky with the resort because I don't use it the way that it's probably best utilized. Ideally, you want to have creatures in the graveyard to send back so you aren't losing it. We're going to summon you. That's not a great move for me, but then we can special summon. I'm gonna go for you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Put you right here. And there's our boy. And we know it's a trap card, so we're gonna go for trap card again. And then you just kind of gotta think like, what's gonna most help me here? So we're gonna go for Spiral Quick Fix. We can't... Oh, we can summon it. Yes, I forget. We can special summon you. So we'll activate your effect so that we can bring out the broken armature wire that will lead to the downfall. So there's this really broken combination that you can go for with some decks. Mine is one of them, where you can throw stuff out and just kind of run over everything. So we're gonna go battle. Let's attack. This. And you bring out whatever that is. Okay, fine. Attack this. Get that out of here. Attack that. Get that out of here. Alright, so we're not going to let you fill your field with garbage so that you can just take up our time. Let's send this back to our deck. Yeah, if you're going to play Spiral, you want to have the resort, you want to have cards in your graveyard to send back to your hand. Alright. Oh, Egyptian God Slime. Oh, no! What the heck? Oh no. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. That'll work. Alright, let's activate our effects. We're going to bring out the boy. Alright, so, this is not a card that's always going to work. This is Spiral Sleeper. He is our single most powerful monster. He kind of goes against the whole mechanic because you actually banish stuff from your graveyard rather than bringing it back, which as you've seen, a lot of the stuff is about playing around in your graveyard. But he's really good. So, we're gonna banish 3 cards. Let's see. This is not gonna be useful anymore. I hate to say it, but your day is done and your day is done. So, let's banish those 3. Bring out our most powerful card. Okay, so, once per turn, during either player's turn, you can target one spiral monster you control, and up to 2 cards your opponent's controls, and destroy them. I want to make sure... Cannot be destroyed by battle. Cannot target with card effects. Ugh. Ugh. Just... Ugh. Alright, let's do this. We'll destroy... Spiral. We'll destroy this. I don't think this is going to trigger... Oh no, it works. It's weird because it said it wouldn't work, but it worked. So, hey, go us. Let's bring the boy. Here comes the boy. Hello, boy. Slap you down to make you more powerful than our single most powerful creature. And Spiral Quick Fix is coming back to the field. We'll discard you. I never use that card. It's really, really good. It's just, I never seem to use it effectively. Yeah, we're gonna go for broke. We're gonna go for just destroy everything. Battle. I'm gonna be like just short of killing them. Alright. What's your deal? Ah, fancy. During damage calculation, you can make this card's defense equal to that monster's attack. Ooh. Oh, you got a fancy Guardian Slime. That's a cool card. Let's activate our Spiral Resort. We'll send this back to our hand. Alright, so right now we've got a creature that can't be destroyed by battle. We've got to get something, we've got to get rid of that. The slime has to go. The slime has to go in the worst possible way. What's that? What are you doing? What are you doing? What the Raw doing? Okay. We'll activate this. So, we'll get rid of you. We'll get rid of you. And we'll get rid of you. Later. Oh, you got raw. I don't want to see the Winged Dragon of Raw. That's not a good time for me. That would be a bad time. So we'll slap this down. We're going to activate you so we can get another creature and hopefully kill this thing. If he doesn't have another one of those Guardian Slimes, then we'll be fine. If he does, then we've got problems. Yep, he has another Guardian Slime. But that's okay. So we can just destroy it with... That's why the Sleeper Agent is so powerful. No, 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 no. Stop it. Stop doing things. It's my turn. You had your turn. Your time is over, Raw. Get out of here. Yeah. Oh my gosh. That slime thing just triggering like that is nasty. That's got to be like a super rare or something. That card's nasty. Alright, how many more of these are there? There's 3 more. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to try to get through all 3. Red Eyes, Black Dragon. Yes, okay, we should be able to get through this. I'm going to try to get through all 3 of the last remaining duels here. And see if we can maybe get to the end, and then maybe we'll use our... This is a really bad opening. Because there's nothing here. I've got nothing that I can use. These are all good cards, but this is a really bad opening hand. What are you doing? What are you doing with your Red Eyes nonsense? Blackstone of Legends. Alright. Red Eyes, Archfiend of Lightning, eh? Okay. Ooh. This is another card I really, really like. Butterspy Protection. You target a face-up attack position monster on the field, change it to defense position, and any damage you take for the rest of the turn is halved. It's not always going to work, but changing something to defense position, like, as you can see here, all the Black Eyes, Red Eyes, Black Dragon cards kind of run on high attack, low defense. So it's a nice way to mess with them. We didn't get a monster. We really, really need a monster on the field, so we have to throw this out. I'm gonna hope that we can make something happen here. We should be okay. Like, the opening hand we got was not great, but it's still workable. Let's activate the effect. We don't know what you have yet, so I'm more worried about your face-down trap card. Get rid of that. See you later. Have a lovely time. We'll put you here. Put you here. Put you here. Going to empty our hand, which is never a good idea, but it's what we're going to do. And here comes the boy. Hello, boy. Goodbye, dragon. Ah, what you got? What you got? What you get? Ooh. Okay, cool. So, Red Eyes Archfiend Lightning and Red Eyes Retro Dragon. Red Eyes has gotten a lot of really cool support cards to make them still... Oh no, Harpy's Feather Duster. Okay, we're gonna trigger as many cards as we can while we can. Let's change that. That's why you don't do what I just did here, chat. That's why you don't do what I just did here. Because someone's going to play Harpy's Feather Duster and mess up your day. There's no point to triggering the other 2 cards because they won't work. Some cards will trigger before Harpy's Feather Duster takes effect, and some will not. And we took half battle damage. Life goes on. Add you back to... Oh no, we can just target. We can just bring you out. Awesome. And you destroyed it. Once per turn, you can destroy all face-up monsters. Oh, okay. Well, nothing I have is going to get over that. So we're just going to pass, because throwing Spiral out to die is not a good idea. Rather take the 2,500 points of damage and maybe, you know, because he doesn't have a great... They don't have a great opening hand. Alright. This is when you get these brick hands that you're just like, oh, okay, cool. We can't really make anything happen. Ow. Okay. So, I have a choice to make. That might buy us one more turn. That might buy us a turn, but we have to get a card. We have to make something happen on the next turn. You're going for a Red Eyes Fusion. We're going to see a cool Red Eyes Fusion creature. Meteor, Black, Comet, Dragon. We're dead. That's it. Yep, we're dead. That's it. We had a really bad opening hand and just could not recover from it, unfortunately. So, they're going to destroy that. The effect will not trigger. And we die to the dragon. Unfortunate. I like these decks that we're playing against. Most of them, except for the weird Ouija board deck, are fun. I don't like decks that are like, get these 4 cards and you just win. I'm like, no. No. I have one deck that kind of works that way, but it's really hard to get, and like, it's not the main way to win with that deck. That's the racing car deck. Okay. We're going first. This is a better hand for us. Put you down. This is a fun card. Self-Destruct Ant. It's a flip effect, so each player takes 1,000 damage when it flips. If it's destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, you inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. You can only do one of those effects per turn, so either way, it's kind of a nice way to slap some damage on them. I put it in because like self-destruct devices and stuff kind of work with the whole theme of like, dude, what is all this? Yeah, we're gonna do that. Activate the effect. Bring you out. That'll work. You're just throwing out all the cards today. This is like Joey Wheeler, but like if Joey played a little differently. Alright, so let's do this. We'll activate you so we can hopefully make something happen here. Let's grab you. And I misplayed because I should have played the other card. But life happens. Things occur. Miss Frizzle told us, take chances, make mistakes, get messy. I'm gonna guess monster card because you seem to run a lot of monster cards. And we'll activate this effect. And we're gonna send you and you back to our hands respectively. And you negate the effect. Oh, it's Time Wizard. There you go. Hey everybody, it's Time Wizard. Alright, so we haven't taken any damage yet. That will change in a moment. This is the one downfall. Now we're starting to see where like people have like 46 effects. It's just like, dude, I'm not reading all of this. I'm just gonna barrel into it and we'll figure it out by the seat of our pants as we go. Let's get you back, because you're always fun. But yeah, if you're looking for a fun deck, I recommend Spiral. It's a fun spy, secret agent thing. I love, like, spies and heists and all that. Like, I watched Army of Thieves, and it was so much fun. Like, that's an awesome movie if you like heists and thieves and roguey stuff. We're gonna take a lot of damage here in a moment, and I'm trying to distract myself from it. Come on, please attack me. Like, no, please try to destroy one of my cards. And then I can make... you're just bringing out more stuff. Battle phase. Powering up even more. I'm trying to do math to see if we live through this. I don't think we do. We don't. We're dead. So my controller battery is getting low. I have it plugged in, but it doesn't like to charge because it's a very old controller. We're gonna keep going here. I wanna at least, we'll try that one more time. If I don't make it this time, we'll go spend some of our points and get some cards, and we'll wrap up that way. Gi Oh Masterduel. Alright. That's not a terrible opening hand, it works. It's not great. I'll take it. We had like this really good run where we had a lot of cool opening hands, and now we're just kind of not getting them anymore. I'm gonna hold on to that. That's the one downfall when you slap down a bunch of stuff with that Harpy's Feather Duster comes out. It's just like, yep, every time that I do that, I get just swept with a Harpy's Feather Duster. Hey, it's the classic Red Eyes. And it's powered up. Yes, we'll activate this. Face up attack position. Stop all that. 3,000. Oh, we get to do the broken combo. Okay, so we're gonna activate this, and then we're gonna summon you. So, Charming Resort Staff has two really cool abilities. The first you've seen. Gets destroyed, summon out a Spiral Super Agent. It's solid, it works. Love the art for this card again. If a Spiral Super Agent you control is destroyed by battle or sent to the graveyard, while it's in your graveyard, you can banish it. Also cool. When an attack is declared involving a Spiral Super Agent you control and an opponent's face-up monster, you can change the attack of the opponent's monster to 0. I don't know if this is going to trigger because they have face-down cards, but we're going to try it. So let's activate the effect. Oh. Something's happening. Let's see what it is. Oh no. Well, that's not great. I want to look at what that card was. Target one Red Eyes monster you control, equip this card to it. It can make up to 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase. You can send this equipped card to the graveyard, then target one effects monster on the field. Equip that target to the monster that this was equipped to, and if you do, while the monster is equipped to this effect, its attack... Oh, okay. Well, sometimes they... that's Yu-Gi-Oh, folks. Sometimes they outplay you, and I got outplayed. The Claw of Hermos. Actually, because I know someone was talking about dragon decks, so here's some cool dragon cards that you might... Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, this is gonna hurt really bad. This might kill us. No, it won't quite kill us. Let's bring out the boy again. I don't know why you did that. I assume you trigger something in the... Oh, we can do this. Trigger this. Trigger the spiral mission. Oh. Are you just chaining destroying your card so you can power your card up even more? Ow. Fine, I'll do this. You jerk. You're a jerk. Alright, so they've got a lot of attack on the field, which is not great for us. It's not great for us. Again, this is where we're getting into modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Where like they're just like, I do this, and then it's like, what just happened? You just played like 14 cards. Okay, so we have a choice to make. This will not save us. We're gonna summon you so that we can activate your effect to see what they have. I'm gonna guess monster card because you have like 45 monster cards. And of course, it's okay. So it's the one time. It's like that one card in his deck that's not. It's like Joey brought out the one card that's not. Okay. Yeah, that needs to go. That needs to go. Spiral Mission Assault. Draw a card. Okay. We're going to... I could go for 4,000. I gotta think. Math. Thinking. Yep, we have to go for big numbers. We have to go for the big numbers, because, that's what needs to happen here. Boom! Heroic Champion Excalibur. And we'll send both of those to the graveyard. And then we'll activate our big red, because of course the spies have a cool spy car. To bring... So, big red is not always terribly useful. It depends on the situation. It is fun that we get to do this and just destroy your card later, Skater. Okay, so we're going to do battle. We're going to attack. You can't be destroyed by battle. But you can. Bye. I am so sick of Red Eyes Black Dragons. And then we're going to go for a big swing attack. Boom! Okay. We're in pretty good position. Not ideal. We got smacked around a lot, but... we have a 4,000 attack point creature on the field. He's gonna go for some big fusion. I know he's gonna go for some big Red Eyes Black Dragon ultimate with the Turbo Deluxe. Does a... oh no! Oh no! Oh, that's the thing that... okay, you're powering it up. That's fine. It can't be destroyed by battle. And we lost our cool power-up. That's awesome. Okay. Here we go, chat. So, heart of the cards moment. We're gonna guess. Monster card. Let's just destroy this. Well. Hey, that works. It worked! Are you gonna negate it and bring out your chicken again, or whatever it is? Okay. So, 2 creatures is solid. We'll gain 1,000. I kind of want to summon this just because I never do. So, this is the evolution of Flame Swordsman, Blue Flame Swordsman. You can target one other warrior monster you control, and this card loses 600 attack, and that card gains 600 attack. It's a nice way to kind of get over stuff. Do I have any cool fusions that I could bring out to impress? You know what? I do. I do have a cool fusion we can bring out. So let's send both of you to the graveyard. And we'll see how this goes. So we're going to attack your face up. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Okay. So, he's got nothing in his hand. He's got nothing on the field. Pretty typical day for Joey. Yugi's gonna just whisper in his ear, tell him how he can... Time Wizard! It's the Time Wizard! No, absolutely not. This is where Destruction Jammer becomes so handy. We're gonna send you away. No. None of that. No Time Wizarding. You will not Hail Mary me, Joey. There will be no Time Wizard Hail Mary. I saw Time Wizard, I'm just like, oh no, it's Time Wizard. No, there will be no Hail Mary Time Wizard. Okay, we're not going to activate any of that, we don't need to. Summon you. We're just going to go for the attacks. Boom. And we finish it off with the boy. And we did it. Go us. Go us. Alright. Let's see what the next one is. I really want to try to get through all of these during stream. I'm just getting worried that my controller will die. So what is this? Let's see if it's not super complicated. There's a deck based on Blue Eyes. We're doing this because someone was talking about playing a Blue Eyes deck. It was Master Eve. So yeah, we're gonna do this. Master Eevee. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna see what the game gives us for this Blue Eyes deck. Okay, solid opening hand, not amazing, not terrible. I kind of don't want to do anything too wild right now, so we'll just throw you down, and we'll let this progress. It's the invincible Blue Eyes. Like, come on, really? Invincible? Trap cards, eh? Trap and spell cards, potentially. Alright, let's see what you got. Let's see what you have. We'll activate this, so we can draw another card. Draw you. Alright, so let's do this. Alright, so we're going to summon you. Activate your effect. Let's guess a spell card, because you've played 2 cards. They've both been spell or trap cards. It was a monster card, so I was wrong. Activate this. It is a monster card, we know that definitively. And destroy this. We'll activate the effect. Okay, so this is probably not the best thing I could do, but we're going to go for damage here, and hopefully not get killed. So I think that Invincible Blue Eyes might just possibly have bricked. Or it's just a really slow deck, because they have not really played anything at all yet. Sorry, this is not a very good example of Blue Eyes decks. They're usually a lot faster. This is what happens when a Blue Eyes deck tragically bricks. Okay, we're just gonna do... Ring of Destruction, okay. Ring of Destruction, is it? Alright, fine. Let's bring out our Sleeper. Discard you, discard you, discard you. So they get banished, they're just gone forever. Unless you have cards that bring things back from being banished, which a lot of people do. We'll summon you. And we'll do both of your effects so that we can power you up. See what you have. Sure, let's activate the effect while we're at it. And just destroy this. Get rid of all their stuff. Just leave them nothing, just broken on the field with no creatures. Okay, so what do they have? Polymerizations and Monster Reborns. We do not want Monster Reborn anywhere near us right now. We don't want anything to do with polymerizations right now. We won. I don't need to put that, so we're just going to attack. That is a really good example of, yeah, that did not go well for Blue Eyes. I didn't see a single Blue Eyes card, so yeah. Sometimes you brick. Sometimes you brick really hard. We got one more. Alright, let's see if we can do it. Can we do it? Can we do it? A deck based around Dark Magician. This is Mimcubus. If you're new and you're watching streamers, check out Red Claw Draws. Check out Mimcubus. Check out Lady Houndoom. Check out Junk. Hasher. They are all really good duelists who know a lot more than I do. They play this game regularly on their streams and are very good at it, and they can give you a lot more insight than I ever will be able to. Excuse me, did you just summon a bunch of Dark Magician Girl stuff? I think not. I think not. Okay, so let's play this. We're gonna bring you. Alright, so Dark Magician decks are all about their fancy spells. And their traps to a lesser extent, but spells and traps tend to be where they live. Alright, so we'll put you here. Put this down. Put this down. Let's activate the effect and see how this goes. I'm gonna guess spell card. And we're gonna try to destroy that. And it's not a spell card. I was wrong. But we can still cheat. We can still cheat and get some damage in. Attack your life points correctly. See you later. Alright, first blood goes to us. First life points are ours. The ultimate Ebon Magician. They gave these names that I feel like they're like, it's like, I am the ultimate... Dude, I have fought a lot of Blue Eyes decks. There are a lot of really talented Blue Eyes players, and there are a lot of people who play Blue Eyes decks really well. That was probably the easiest win I've ever had against a Blue Eyes deck. Oh no, Magic Circle. Changing my cards, are we? What you doing? The Dark Magician. Oh yeah, okay, cool. Ah, bringing out something else. Okay, fine. Be that way. Black Luster Soldier, Soldier of Chaos. Ow. Rude. Rude and uncalled for. Alright, Spiral Resort. This is going to help us out, because we need it. Alright, let's activate the effect. 2900 won't get us a kill. So we'll go for potentially special summoning something that will actually kill for us. So, let's summon you first. Activate your effect. We're going to guess a spell card again. And it's a spell card. So we draw a card. Beautiful. And then we're going to activate your effect. Okay, so this is Dark Magic Circle. When the card's activated, you look at the top 3 cards of the deck, blah 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 blah. It's all a whole bunch of stuff. If a Dark Magician is normal or special summoned to your field, you can target one card your opponent controls and banish it. If you see this card, get rid of it. It's obnoxious as anything, because once people start chain special summoning stuff, it is really hard to do anything about it. We're gonna destroy this, whatever that is. Later, Skater. We need to kill the big thing, so I'm sorry, buddy, but we gotta get over this 3,000 points, and much as I don't want to lose the boys, we gotta get over these 3,000 points. So, we'll activate your effect. Send both of them to the graveyard. See you later. Activate this effect. Let's go for you. Come on. There you go. Alright, 4,000 attack points will get us over the hump. Goodbye to your Blackluster Soldier. We don't care about that anymore. Do a direct attack just for some bonus damage. Okay, things are going alright. We're gonna keep going with this. Send you back. I spent a lot of gems on, like, resources and things too. Oh no, it's coming back. It's coming back. We're gonna throw you back into our deck too. That's okay though. We can live with that. We have ways around that. Monster Reborn, bringing back the Blackluster Soldier, Soldier of Chaos. Oh yeah? Banished my card. Why would you banish that card of all possible cards? Alright. Okay. So chat, we have a very risky business here, because there are a couple ways I can get around them. Option one is to summon and just destroy it. But that would require that we actually can pull that off. Option two is to just... Okay, you know what? Heart of the cards. We're gonna go for it. Activate the effect. I'm gonna guess a spell card. We're gonna try to destroy you. It's a trap card. So I messed up. Let's do that. Bring you out. Yep, activate it. Destroy your whatever this is. See that later. 2900 will not get us over this hump that we have here. Send the boys to the graveyard. Bring out double helix. Activate the effect. Trap card. Okay. We're gonna have to go for... I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, we'll equip it. That's fine. That'll still work. Activate this. Equip it to you. Okay. It's not going to be pretty, but it will still work. Let's destroy you, because you can't really do anything to help us anymore. We'll attack our opponent directly. So, they're going to get in a smack on us. That's fine. Life goes on, all that good stuff. Let's send you back to the deck. I also play with a much bigger deck than I should be, just because I'm indecisive and I like having a lot of tools to play with. 37... I have like 43 cards, and I think like the ideal is 40. So I'm over the number that I should be at. But life goes on. Alright, so there's a couple ways we can win here. Let's cheat. Activate this effect. We're going to guess a spell card, because it's a monster card. I've guessed wrong, like, every time. So we'll bring this out, just because they might have a Mirror Force, they might have Negate Attack, or Threatening Roar. There's a lot of trap cards that could mess this up for us. And then we'll summon the lady. Okay, so we have two ways over. We're going to activate the effect. We're going to get rid of this. And we're just going to go for the straight attack and just completely ignore the soldier. Just completely ignored him. Just go right around him. Sometimes that's the best thing you can do. There were a couple of ways we could have won there, but I went for the most certain path to victory. Alright, so we won all of that. What's the goal? What do we get? I think we get the hats. Yeah, we get the field parts, the magic hats. I like that. So yeah, that is the new fancy schmancy challenge mode for the SP deck challenge. I want to add that to our deck really quick. Give me just a sec, chat. we're gonna go do that. We're gonna go add that to our deck because I really like the magic hats. I remember like magical hats used to be. I don't know if magical hats was ever cool, but I've always liked it. I think it's fun. We're gonna change it. I like magic hats, and it works with the whole spy thing. Okay, we got some stuff. So let's see what we got. Did we get anything cool? Probably not. We probably got like 20 gems. Yep. So here's 20 gems. You did something. All right. Let's. No. Go back. Let's go to the shop and we'll spend our legacy tokens. Because we got a bunch of those. That's a kind of cool mode. I like it. I like that it gives you challenges. You can go through it a couple of different ways and mess with different decks and different mechanics. What do we get? We got... What are you? Evigshi Tetrogi. Ogre. Skull Guardian. I don't want to mess with those, so hey, cool. One downside with these cards is you can't break them down. What's this? Little Trooper. If this card is destroyed by battle, you can special summon one level 2 or lower warrior monster. That's kind of neat. And this is one of the spy butterflies that I messed with. I never figured out how to use them effectively. Cool theme to go with if you like insects and spies. What we get? Child's Play. Each time your opponent summons a monster, you gain 300 life points. Your monster cannot be destroyed by battle while you have 10,000 or more life points. That is amazing. That is a really fun card. I don't think I'd use it too often. Flintlock. Once per turn, you can target one flint in the spell. Alright, so we need flint cards. I don't have any flint cards, so we're not going to worry about it. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Oh, look, it's Flame Manipulator. Cestus of Dagla, equipped to fairy monster. I don't play fairy monsters. That was the worst one so far. Fishborg Planter, Tomosaurus. I wish that the dinosaur decks were cooler. They're just not. They're just consistently not very good. They're not terrible. You can definitely play a dinosaur deck if you want to, but face-up normal monsters on the field are unaffected by your opponent's spell cards. That is nasty. That is a nasty card. That's a really nice way to just break somebody and be like, yeah, I play all normal monsters, and then just run over them. Broken Blocker. Activate when a defense position monster you control whose defense is higher than its attack is destroyed by battle. Special summon up to 2 monsters with the same name as that monster. So this is a great stall card. Getsu Fuma. If this card battles a fiend or zombie monster, that's really, really nice. That's a really nice effect. That's a really nice counter to fiend and zombie deck. Don't care about either of these cards. Wait, what are you? What's your deal? Umbral Soul. That's a high. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, destroy all. That's really specific. It's hard to get out. I don't like it. That's like 7 stars, but no, I'm not. Ooh. Rottweiler. If this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, target 1 elemental hero card and 1 polymerization. And so this is cool if you like Jaden and you like Yu-Gi-Oh! GX and you want to play elemental heroes. Earth Chant. I don't bother with ritual summoning. It's never been something that I've been interested in, really. Shinuri style, that is one of the test decks that you can do. And we got a Fairy Elemental Lord. It's super rare. I wish I could break it down because I'll never use it. Let's keep going. We got 12 of these, so we'll bust them all open. Bust them all open. See what we get. Nothing really good. That's the one downside to these. They're not very cool. You don't really get a lot for them in a lot of cases. When a spell card that targets exactly 1 monster on the field is activated, negate the activation. If you do so, destroy it. Okay. Destruction Jammer is better than that card. Dimension Sphinx. Come on, give us something cool. Give us like a red-eyed black dragon or something wild. Blackback. Blackwing. During your turn, target one monster with 2,000 or attack. Special summon. Okay. And we got another one of those anti-fiend and zombie ladies. Oh, okay. If you're doing a dragon deck, this is an awesome card. Handcuffs Dragon. When this card is destroyed by battle by an attacking monster your opponent controls and is sent to the graveyard, you can equip this card to that monster. The equipped monster loses 1,800 attack points. When it is destroyed and this card is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon this card. This is an amazing, put it face down, let it get destroyed by something, or throw it against them. Fantastic way to weaken really strong monsters. It's not going to win you awesome duels all on its own, but I really like Handcuff Dragon for dragon decks. That's kind of a cool art for a card, but I don't really mess with tuners. So yeah, if you're doing a dragon deck and you're looking for something different, Handcuff Dragon, cool card. What's this? Cost down. Discard one card. For the rest of the turn, reduce the level of all monsters in your hand by 2. That's really good if you run high summons. Gorgonic Ghoul. If you control Gorgonic Ghoul, you can pay 300 life points. Special summon this card from your hand. Okay. I don't. That must chain with a bunch some other stuff. What's this? Tribute 2 or more tokens at the same level. Then target monsters in your graveyard with the same level, up to the number of tokens tributed. Special summon them, but their effects are negated. Okay, so that's like... Oh, Token Bomb. Like, it's a Cannon Bomb. That's cute. I like that. Again, good for token decks. I don't run token decks, so don't really care. That is a terrible card and always has been. Gladiator Beasts. That's one of the test decks. If you want to learn about Gladiator Beasts, they are... they play way too fast for me. What do we get? Link Spider. Ooh, that's a pretty cool card. Fightin' Dirty. If a card you control and a card your opponent controls are destroyed by a battle or a card effect at the same time, each player draws 2 cards. Okay. Very specific trigger, and you don't really want to hand your opponent resources. That's not a bad card, but there's better cards. And again, I will freely acknowledge there are the stuff you get in the legacy decks are generally not very good. There are some cool cards in here, but like you're far more likely to get stuff like Future Samurai is not bad. Future Samurai works. It's giving me better stuff now. This used to be something everybody had in their dragon decks. You would get the Lord of D out and then go for the Horn of Dragon summoning. If you can pull that combo off, fantastic, but there's just faster ways that are more certain to get you Blue Eyes now, so... If you're going... Ooh! Donzalug. And Blackwing. Okay, so nothing too wild, nothing too, zany. Let's buy 1 pack, just for the sake of y'all hung out with me. I don't like... let's go for just a master pack. We'll just buy 1 master pack. Just to kind of wrap up. That way we'll stream for 2.5 hours instead of 2 hours and 29 minutes, so it won't be like... Ooh, we got something. We got something. What we get? What is that? Okay, let's look at these cards. Evilite on Danto. When this card is normal summoned, you can special summon 1 Evilsaur. Okay. Kyoto Waterfront. Each time a card is sent from the field to the graveyard, place a kaiju counter on this card. For each sent card, max of 5. Once per turn, while 3 or more kaiju counters are on this card, you can add 1 kaiju monster from your deck to your hand. Okay, so kaiju monsters are weird. I like them. I like the design of them. I don't play them. This is a really cool card for a kaiju deck. I don't have a kaiju. Oh, I do have a Witchcrafter deck, and that's a really good card for it, so that's pretty awesome. Morphotronic Stapling. Iron Gauge. When this card's activated, I don't have that card, so there you go. Chaos Emperor Dragon. Ooh, we got a new pack. Ooh, we got 2 new packs. What's this? Let's see. Crawlers. I don't like the crawlers. They're weird. I don't like those. I don't want those. I already have most of the Witchcraft cards. I think I do already have most of the Witchcraft cards. What do you think, chat? Should we blow some points? And no, we're gonna be responsible. We're not gonna waste all my points like I did before, because I only got these because I didn't play for a while and they threw points at people. But yeah. So that is Yu Gi Oh Masterduel for people who are curious. That's the new solo stuff. I like the SP challenge. I'm really disappointed in the Weather Fairy deck. I think it's just too complicated. For me, it's way too much to remember all of the effects. I would probably have to play that for like 3 or 4 hours to start to understand it, and then how it affects other things. But yeah, there's cool stuff. Wait a sec. I want to check one other thing. here. I'm not gonna start dueling again. I just wanted to. Okay, so you just get more of those points. I wanted to see if you got. Okay, so gems. Gems are useful. So like they give you like these loner decks that they are pre-made. It looks like they do give you at least a few gems and some legacy cards. What's this? This is the Ouija board. I don't care about the Ouija board. What else? More legacy. More legacy. Okay, so the rewards for playing through are kind of all over the place. But yeah, the game is free. It's on like everything now. It's on PS4. It's on mobile. I'm 99% sure that there's crossplay, so you can play with other people. If you're going to jump in, I do recommend getting the Duel Pass, just because you get a lot more rewards. It's a few bucks. If you're going to play the game a lot and you really like Yu-Gi-Oh, throw the gems at it and get that. Get Ash Blossom, get Max C. There are other hand traps that people run a lot that they recommend. As you can see here, I am not very good, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. But yeah, so I do want to thank folks for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it, and y'all are awesome. I'm gonna have a bit more time than I usually have this week, so we'll do some more streams. Maybe we'll do more Yu-Gi-Oh or something else. But until next time, everybody, as always, play more games and be safe. Bye.